And normally persons that have Down syndrome, what would make them end up dead are because like the complications of having Down syndrome, what like how them end up develop some conditions because of having Down syndrome is like they're predisposed to having some more complications that in comparison to the normal person. When I say normal, I mean like say Down syndrome persons are abnormal, if you get what I mean. And some of them complications they include like heart related problems, and epilepsy is one. I remember the doctor said that having a seizure, it may only happen once. She may never experience it again. Who knows? And if it does happen, it is the fact that she has a seizure, it is an indication that she may be developing, this may be the onset of epilepsy. And epilepsy is one of the conditions that Down syndrome patients normally develop. And having Down syndrome, you tend to develop epilepsy, heart conditions and all of that. And I don't think they normally kill off Down syndrome people. Based on the Down syndrome condition, them just predisposed to developing those conditions, right? So it's like when I look into it, having she spent basically 24 hours in hospital, not full 24 hours, because she went in Monday night about after 9, 8, 9 thereabout, and she got admitted. That was Monday night, and she got discharged yesterday, Tuesday. She got discharged about after 4 or 5 in the evening, so she never spent a full 24 hours, but it was pretty close to 24 hours. And it's like thinking about it, it kind of open your eyes to know say not many persons are the average person. Not many persons are fully aware of Down syndrome. Persons are quick to jump and say, oh, them OBR makes she stay like that. Oh, she this, oh, she that, and all of that. Not many persons are open to accept her as a normal person. People jump to some weird conclusions when them see her, them tend to not really her of such, but the average Down syndrome persons, I realize people tend to stare at them like say they're aliens or something, and it kind of opened my eyes for see that like really persons aren't so aware and cognizant that a normal people them, maybe there are associations out there where offer assistance, because I know said there's an autism awareness association here in Jamaica, but I don't know of anything for Down syndrome persons. I'm not saying there isn't a Down syndrome organization. I'm just saying that I'm not sure. I'm not aware of one. I realized that epilepsy is covered by the National Health Fund, but then again, there's nothing for Down syndrome really to cover for. But it's just that the conditions that you develop with Down syndrome, like epilepsy, that is just one of the conditions where the National Health Fund cover. And it's like, it kind of open your eyes. Me keep on opening your eyes, but it's just a big eye opener to know how people just not accepting of Down syndrome persons so readily. And you have some Down syndrome persons that are so integrated in society where only because of them facial features make you don't know so them have Down syndrome. Unfortunately, my aunt was just not fully integrated into society because the formal education system, she never fully go through it, and she eventually started staying home and all of that from a child coming up. It's not like she cannot do things. Tell her if she go sweep, she go sweep. Tell her if she go wash, she wash her clothes and clean and tidy and cook and the basic stuff, she can do that. But in terms of integrating with persons in a society, plus our speech and all of that, it's not the best there is. And me just feel like we just make this video to express my thoughts, my feelings from my situation. Even when me go hospital the night with her, like there were so many persons staring at her, and me I say like, my gosh, it's like I know me have Down syndrome, but honestly me did feel a way for the people are staring at her. So, but because her condition, me don't know if this is the safest thing to say. She's like she was never look upon her body, so she in a sense she not understands the people as stare upon her in a negative light. So the good thing is that she never did that really watch nobody as such. Not that she understands really, but she could have cared less if that is the better thing to say then. I me just feel like we just make a video and share my thoughts, express my point of view. Maybe this video will reach out to somebody. Maybe another person is having this similar situation. Who knows? If you guys have anything to comment below this video, any little suggestions, any little word of advice, if you have any family members with Down syndrome, like what's their experience like, just share your random thoughts with as it relates to this Down syndrome situation. And I pray and do hope that persons become more receptive of Down syndrome individuals. They're just normal like me and you, and like why you would steer them down like that, make them feel out of place. Like guys, people just need to be more receptive of even people with autism. Remember one day I was on the road walking by, I see this boy physically just looking at him, you can see say him have some condition, and the first thing come to my mind was autism. Only if you find out eventually say yeah, really autism. And people just did a stare upon him, and the poor little boy just run up and down with his mother enjoy himself same way, and him hold his mother hand and I drag the mother for going to one toy store. And the boy, they could have cared less what was stare upon him, but who knows? This video may just inspire somebody. And thank you guys. I just wanted to share my thoughts, and I just wanted to let out those thoughts in mind. If you have anything, any words of encouragement, any thoughts, any questions, any experiences you'd like to share about this this Down syndrome topic, feel free to comment or type your questions down below and just share your thoughts. Bye guys.